You guys know what sucks? If you read the top of the description, NBA basketball. I can't believe this. I thought before the season started, man, in the summer, I was all hyped up about basketball. More so than NFL. I said, you know what? NFL is going to be trash this year, and college football is going to fall off, and NBA basketball is going to surpass them. Believe it or not, I had basketball and baseball at the bottom, and I had NFL and college at the top. Or no, I had NFL and college at the bottom, basketball at the top, baseball at the very bottom. And boy, did it make a little 360 spin, didn't it? Because Major League Baseball was actually exciting this year, especially in the playoffs. It was intense. These games went to like extra innings. World Series, probably one of the best World Series I've seen in a long time. It's real talk. College football is at its peak right now. Very interesting in college football. So many teams are fighting for the top 12 spots. The NFL is kind of somewhat stagnant, but there are some surprise teams. The New England Patriots, Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing some really good football. Indianapolis Colts and Indiana Jones. You know, there's a lot of, you know, teams that are coming out of nowhere that are playing pretty decent, at least for football. Texans are doing terrible. Jacksonville's doing pretty good. And, you look at it and say, you know what? NFL's got a storyline. College football has a storyline, and you can get all attached to these teams and storylines, and they get you compelled. NFL and college football do a really good job in promoting their storylines, even if it's fake. Like even like last year in Kansas City Chiefs and the whole promotion of are they cheating, are the referees helping them, and Taylor Swift and blah blah blah. So NFL kind of made a decent storyline out of that. But tush push, can it be stopped? Even though technically it's a false start a lot of the times, and the refs just kind of overlook it. But that's water under the bridge. They just like the storylines. I hate to say it, but basketball, I thought was going to be at its peak since last year because I thought last year they did a really good job in promoting storylines and the whole playoff thing and the Cinderella teams and OKC and Indiana, and that was an exciting NBA Finals. It went to the brink of 7 games. And then this year it just kind of took a downward spiral. Damian Lillard's out. He's not playing. Kawhi Leonard is under some sort of investigation, and he's not playing. Allegedly, though, he's hurt, and they haven't listed as hurt, but I doubt it. Um, LeBron James is out for a whole month and a half. He probably ain't going to come back till December, and it really doesn't even make sense for him to come back because the Lakers are fucking balling right now with Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic and everything. Those guys can hoop, man. Give the Lakers credit for being number 2 in the West. Without LeBron James, they're ready to move on from that guy, and rightfully so. But when LeBron comes back, maybe he'll be fully healthy and he doesn't have to play an 82-game season. He could play 60 and be productive in the playoffs and maybe try to get a 5th ring. Maybe that's what it's all about, this load management crap. I'm a Rockets fan. I'm a big Houston Rockets fan. I love the fact that KD came to the team. Don't get me wrong. Rockets are having a good season this year. We're 3 in the West. But nothing really excites me about basketball. I haven't watched a single Rockets game this year. Not even the highlights. There's nothing really just excites me about basketball. It was a big letdown. I thought it was going to be all like promoting storylines and team rivalries, and it's just a bunch of 82 meaningless games. Players just running back and forth, shooting threes, not playing defense, not giving a shit. Not to mention the scandal that's going on is putting a big damper on it. NBA basketball just seems like they can't respond or rebuild. They're going to have to find some fall guys to take the blame for point shaving. How many more players are doing this? Is the whole league doing this? Makes you wonder. If this is just for basketball, you can only imagine if this is going on in other sports. This is going to definitely put a mood. I mean, NBA basketball, the only storyline they got is this is a scandal or players point shaving. Other than that, there's nothing else in basketball to even talk about. The Emirates Cup, I was excited for the Emirates Cup the first 2 years. This year, it's just a bunch of games on a Friday, and that's it. That's it. And then they have the season intertwining with the Emirates Cup games. So it just makes the Emirates Cup games look like just another regular season game. Sure, they could decorate the court and put the little Emirates Cup logo in there, you know, like try to make it look like a playoff court. But other than that, there's just really nothing exciting about the Emirates Cup tournament. Four games. They pick the top what 8 teams. You got like a whole bunch of teams that are 3-1, but they only let in half of them. It's like none of that to me makes any fucking sense. How they do the Emirates Cup, like none of it does. You know, and it's just crap, dude. It was just a big letdown. Nobody's even playing for the Emirates Cup. Nobody really cares. I mean, the championship games in what Vegas on December 12th. Like, who gives a shit? What is a big letdown basketball's become? It's just 82 meaningless season games of dog wash dog shit. That's all it is. That's all it is. And players don't play defense. They play fucking 65% speed or whatever. The only time they play hard is probably the playoffs, most likely. And not to mention, there's like at least, at least 8 or 9. There's like, no, maybe I'm exaggerating. There's probably about 6 teams that are 1-10. And they're not going to make the playoffs. The Wizards, the Pelicans, or two of them, or 2 teams at the very freaking bottom. The Pacers are 1-8, 1-9. You got a bunch of these teams at the bottom. They're not. They have no chance to get in. So after 10 games, you kind of have an idea who's going to make the damn tournament, the damn playoffs. It just makes you wonder, what's the point of having 82 games if after 10 games you already know the teams that are going to get in? It's just really all about seeding at this point. You already know who's going to get in, like at least the vast majority of teams. And you already know who's going to win the championship this year. I mean, come on, man. Is it that obvious? The OKC Thunder are going to win this year. So I guess if you're a Thunder fan, it's great. They're going to go back to back. I don't see anybody beating that team. They got Chet Holmgren, who's balling. You got Lou Dort, who's fucking badass. The Williams brothers. You got SGA. You got Alex Caruso. They got a cold squad. The OKC Thunder. No one's beating them, bro. And it's kind of like, I already see it. Like, I already see that's kind of the line in the sand. I don't think anybody's good enough to beat them. This video may bore you guys. I understand that. Maybe you're not into basketball. I'm a basketball fan, but man, I was just highly disappointed this year. I thought it was just going to be fun to watch, and it's just like, there's nothing really excited about basketball. And then they start the Emirates Cup October 31st. Like, it was really going to make a difference. As opposed to starting the season on, I think they usually start around November the 3rd. So they started like a week early, basically. I figured, we'll get some more fans to watch if we start on Halloween. And maybe they would have like a Halloween-based set, and they didn't even do that. It just looked the same as last year, where they had the court and everything. They didn't put a pumpkin or nothing, or made the Halloween decorations or a Halloween entrance theme or something to kind of make it in tune with Halloween. They just said, fuck it, it's just an Emirates game. Here you go, here's the logo, and there's nothing exciting about basketball. It's just so disappointing, man. I feel bad when LeBron James retires, because the NBA is going to be in some big trouble producing superstars. Because other than Wembayama, they don't have too many guys. Giannis will be out the door. He'll probably go play in Europe. I'm hearing reports of that. Luka, I don't know how long he's going to stay healthy for. His hips are going out. Seth Curry's on the way out the door. He's what? I think Seth's around, 37, 36. Westbrook is probably going to be on the way out the door, even though he's on his last limbs. He's just a journeyman at this point in his career. Is just nothing's really exciting about basketball, dude. It's just boring shit. I know that's wrong to say, and I just saying. I just I was just so disappointed. And teams are at the bottom. They're never going to be able to get to the top. It's hard for the bottom teams to rebuild, like Sacramento, Utah, Orlando, Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta just hovers there. They just exist. They play for that play-in tournament. They'll never be better than that. Those cities no one wants to go to. Now the Bulls surprisingly are at the top, and I believe the Detroit Pistons are number one in the East, which I didn't see that coming. But man, just basketball in general has just been very disappointing, unwatchable. I mean, I know it's early. Teams are barely like what 7, 8, 9 games. But god damn, out of 82 games, you're like 7, 8 games, and there's just nothing exciting about it. Nothing really exciting to watch about basketball. It's just every day there's just different matchups every day. It's just like the same teams are facing off in a doubleheader. It's just like nothing really exciting about basketball. It's just, in my opinion, just a huge disappointment, a huge letdown. It's boring. It's lame. I mean, I can go on and on. It's just really, other than the scandal they have, the cheating scandal, there's just really nothing exciting. There's nothing that says, you know what, man, I'm going to wake up and watch basketball tonight. I want to see the Warriors take on the Rockets. Like, nobody wants to see that crap. I'm just saying. It's so disappointing, man. I was expecting, them to promote basketball. The only thing they got promoted against them is a damn scandal. All these players getting caught cheating and shit. That's the only thing they got going for them. Well, NBA, y'all need to do something to start attracting viewers, man, because your product is just freaking terrible, bro. It's just terrible.